Hello again, ladies and gents. I have a problem. I recently wanted to replace my keyboard with a nice mechanical one, but there was a slight issue. There is no such thing as a cheap mechanical keyboard, and after shopping a bit, I decided I like my organs more. At the sight of this egregious price, I realized I had two options. Either I had to increase my available funds by mortgaging my home and putting it on red, or I could summon my inner Victor Buin and use the power of faith to beat Minecraft. Here's the game plan. I'm going to use a voice recognition module connected to an Arduino. I can train the module to recognize different notes on my bass and program the Arduino to do something different for each note. To emulate my controls, I'll be using the keyboard and mouse libraries. Fortunately, I already have a voice recognition module that I used to make a big 3D printed Among Us, so I'll be using that. It can only recognize 7 different sounds at a time, which only means 7 inputs, but I'm sure that won't be a problem. I have a few Arduinos too, but none of them are compatible with the USB keyboard and mouse Arduino libraries. After doing a little research, I found out that I need an Arduino that has USB host functionality, like the Arduino Leonardo, Micro, or Do. After a bit more research and finding out how much they cost, I went to the dark side of the internet to buy them instead. After buying 6 fake Arduinos for the price of a single real one, I tested them with the libraries and they worked. I then connected it to the voice recognition module and it didn't work. Every time I sent a command, it would time out, which means that the Arduino and the voice recognition module weren't communicating properly. I kept trying different pins, changing the RX-TX pins, troubleshooting with AI, and staring into the deep, dark abyss of my monitor. Until one day, where I woke up, asked ChatGPT the same question, and it just gave me the right answer. I don't know how or why ChatGPT decided to humor me this time, but I don't like it. With this newfound knowledge, I set everything up and opened Notepad to decide which controls were important enough to keep and which I would get rid of. Remember, I only have 7 inputs, and to play Minecraft, I need 14. To start, I got rid of A, S, and D because I can just churn using the mouse and then go forward using W instead. Then I got rid of spacebar because I can just enable auto jump. Then I thought I could get rid of mouse left because I could just spin all the way right until I got to where I wanted to be by moving left, but remembered I need mouse left when I'm in the inventory. I decided to remove scroll up and down because I can just open the inventory and change the position of an item so it's in my hand instead of scrolling to it. That leaves me with one control I have to get rid of. After a bit of testing, I realized that I could get rid of the mouse right input completely. When you open your inventory, your mouse spawns right in the middle. Since creating a world spawns you equipping the slot all the way on the left, I move my mouse to the left, pick up the item I want, swap it with the item in my hand and drop it on the floor. Then I pick it up and it goes to the empty slot where my item I'm currently equipping was, essentially swapping the two. Once I had figured that out, I took out my bass and started training the module. I decided to use open strings and 2 semitones up to make it easy to remember. All this theory is nice and all, but it doesn't mean anything if it doesn't work in Minecraft.